Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So as you can see, it's Santa time. So I have this gift from Santa for the kids and I'm going to wrap them up now. Merry Christmas. I don't know when you get to see this video, perhaps on Boxing Day or Christmas Day, one of those days. But anyway, Merry Christmas. Hope you have fun. Hope you enjoy the season. Hope you recall and remember that Christ is the reason for the season. Spread joy, spread love. These are the gifts for each child. This is for Ryan. These are for Ruby. I have some wrapping papers here. And then scissors, sellotape, some coiling ribbon, and then these decor pieces I'm just going to put on it. Let me start with this one for Ruby. Which am I going to use? Okay, so this looks like a good one. So I'm not just going to be wrapping whilst you watch me. I have said I'm going to spend this time as well having a review of our Mexico trip. Recall that we just got back from Mexico. Yes, actually we did not just get back, but it's not going to just be a wrapping video. It's going to be a review of our Mexico trip. And by the way, if you have not watched our Mexico vlogs, like, what are you waiting for? Just go and watch it right now. You can come back for this one. Just go and watch that video. That's the only way you will understand everything I'll be saying on this video. Why did we go to Mexico? Okay, so like you would know, our Mexico trip was a group trip, meaning that we did not go alone. Went in company of our good friends. I think we're about 8 or 9 in number. Yeah, I think 9. It was such a fun trip, guys. More than I envisaged it to be. So we had booked our tickets for that trip since June. Yeah, the trip was in August of this year. Truth be told, my husband and I had doubts about going for a number of reasons. One was childcare. It was important to us that we get the best care available for our kids. Like some of you already know as well, aside my husband and I, the only other person that has had to take care of the kids, or that we have had to leave the kids for, was my mom. And my mom is not in Canada. When we sorted care out, thanks to my friend's mom and my friend's sisters who took on the role of taking care of these kids whilst we enjoyed ourselves. God bless you. Yeah, we just paid and moved on. Fun fact, guys, we even paid more. So let's talk about the journey itself. I mean, we took a direct flight from Edmonton straight up to Cancun. I can't remember how many hours, but I think it was nothing less than 5 to 6 hours, if I recall correctly. It was dark when we got to Mexico, but guys, it was so hot. Like, we had already booked a vehicle that was going to take us straight up to the hotel. So everything was nice and easy. Shout out to Vanessa's husband, who handled most of the logistics for the trip. I forgot to mention, I have these gift tags here and a pen. I used to tag their gifts so that they don't start opening each other's gifts. Okay, this is for Ruby. The Ruby from dad and mom. So we got in, we got our room keys, and we headed to our rooms. The hotel was kind of old, so it looked like what we had seen on picture. Obvious. This is what it looks like, guys. Is it fine? I think it is. Mixture, as I put these ones here. So it looked like what we had seen on pictures, obviously. Like, it was not fundamentally different to say, oh, we're scammed or something. No. But it was the older version of what we saw online. Got to our rooms and yeah, it was the same thing. The rooms were old. And that was the time where we now started saying, we're going to spend 7 nights here. Do we want to actually spend 7 nights in this hotel that is looking old? we're not so impressed with the room, so we had to come down for dinner, and then everybody met at the lobby. When we got to the lobby, we all had the same complaint. So at that point, we were saying, okay, we're too tired this night, we'll spend a night here, and then we'll ask for refund, because we're spending a whole week, 7 nights. We would ask for a refund and get something better. The men went to the counter to have the conversation with them, like, what's up, why is this place like this? We want a refund, we want to go elsewhere. That was when they told us that because we had booked through a travel concierge, I think that's what it is, a travel company, our refund will have to come from them, because it was an entire package. Both our air tickets, our hotel, and everything was in the package. So they were like, okay, we would have to go through the same route to process our refund, meaning we will have to pay out of pocket expenses if we want to change our hotel. No problem. We would consider it. Let's even first sleep tonight's own, based on everybody is tired. It's been a long journey. I just had a quick bath and I got in bed. My husband told me he was going, the guys were hanging out again that night, so he was going to hang out. I'm like, enjoy, boo-boo. I'm sure I've never slept. I have not slept the whole night. Perhaps halfway into the night, my husband just came back and was like, babes, dress up. We're changing our rooms. I'm like, babes, you know when you know that you're spending a whole week somewhere, I had made myself comfortable. So that was how we changed our room that night. Himself and one of his other friends, we changed our rooms that night. So we changed that was how we got the second room. So those guys, I think they went back to meet the guys at the counter. They apologized. I think they, then a senior officer was now around. So that was the person that now upgraded our room. I think we got the highest value they had. Yeah, the highest room value they had, something like that. That was how we got the upgrade of the room. So in case any of you have watched the video and are like, Barbara, how come you got 2 rooms? That was what happened. We didn't end up checking out or going elsewhere. I'm not doing anything fancy because I don't know how to do all those many fancy things, but I think I'm doing a good job. Can you see? What do you think? Let me know in the comment section. So the next day, went for breakfast, and I think those were the times we now started loving the place, because they had really lovely staff. Like, I've not seen staff that are so patient, so willing to help. Nobody is rude. I did not experience one bad staff in that place, to be honest. Not one bad staff. If I'm not mistaken, they had nothing less than 5 or 6 restaurants. It might have been more. I think one of the highlights, to be honest, on that trip for me has to be that day, that swim party, because it was so much fun. It was a foam pool party. Yeah, or a foam pool party, I guess. Yeah, that's a better way to put it. It was so much fun. We bonded with other travelers or other vacationers. Is that a word? So I'm going to fast forward to, the times we had to leave the resort. We left the resort on 2 occasions. One was the Kokobongo party. Okay, that one, I think, forget the video. We did not have that much fun at Kokobongo. It was just not the vibe we wanted. So we even left earlier than we wanted to. Perhaps we would have gone to the club. I don't know. I know I've seen a number of highlights of people that went to the club and it looked like they had fun. We left early. Another day, which is worthy of note, would be the day we went to ATV Amazing. We also had so much fun there. That's why we went zip lining. We rode that ATV. Some people rode horses. There was something else, the hop and the cenote. Yes. So the cenote, which is like the lake where you jump in. Hobbs did that. I did not, because I love my life. If you are like us and you want to go out on the resort, you always see people who will tell you, buy this, do this, I am selling that, just be careful. It's the normal hustle. Resort is wired in such a way that you do not really truly have to leave the resort. You'll be fine if you just spend all your time in the resort and have the fun you want to have. But what's the fun in that anyway? But if I was traveling alone, I most certainly will not step out of the resort. I'll do all my stuff in the resort. I mean, that's how I would roll. So if you're so scared, you don't want to step out, just stay indoors and enjoy whatever the resort is offering you. This is a Spider-Man something, by the way. I'm not sure I showed you what this one is. It's like a Spider-Man web. So you aim and then it creates a web somewhere. And honestly, at this juncture, I'm just going to do this one like this without feeling bad, so I don't tear it the more. They had different activity, Mexican night, there were theater performances, there were, you know, people coming to entertain us at the pool area every day. So whilst you're swimming, they were, you know, you'd have people come and sing. There was also activities at the pool, exercises, some kind of games. It was indeed a really, truly, see what this one looks like. It was indeed a really, truly, I get to use this silver finally. It was indeed a really, truly amazing time at Mexico. I think I did a pretty decent job. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'll give this a comfortable 7, just because of the hiccups we had to go through at the beginning. Do I regret going? No. Oh no, I don't. The fact that the kids were fine, all the times we had to speak to them, nobody was fussy, nobody was crying, nobody was saying, oh mommy, when are you coming back? It gave me the opportunity to, you know, relax and be taken care of. I forgot to mention as well, it's an adults only resort. What that means is kids are not allowed, so it's only for adults. I mean, that explains why we could not go with the kids as well. So adults only resorts made sense. The fact that the kids were fine, I didn't have to worry about what they would eat, what they would drink. I mean, aside from us traveling, these are familiar faces that they are used to, and they have children that are about the kids the same age as our kids. So it was nothing out of the ordinary for them. It just felt like, okay, perhaps my mom and dad are at home, I'm at my friend's space, basically. Yeah, we don't regret going, no matter what. Even if we will have family trips, honestly, you see couples trip, I recommend. I seriously recommend. The resort, it was unlimited food, unlimited drinks, so I never had to bother about what we would eat, what my husband would eat, what I would eat. It was unlimited food and drinks at any time of the day. Guys, I'm finally done with this. I couldn't have been happier. Like really, to Ryan. This is for Ryan. This too goes for Ryan. And this one is for Ruby. So this is for Ryan as well. Interesting. So this is for Ryan. And this are for Ruby. Oh, I use the same wrapper for Ruby. I beg, it's fine. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Thank you so much for making this not be a job for me, because I had fun just gisting with you guys and wrapping this up. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and yes, I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys. Mwah.